Today is November 18th, 2014. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Oh, hope you're doing well today, and it is a Tuesday. It is indeed. And then last night's City Council meeting, of course, means today, in most cases, it means today is a County Commissioner meeting. Begins at 8 o'clock, right. 8 o'clock this morning. And if it happens to be the time of day you're watching us right this moment, happens to be 5:30 in the afternoon, well, you missed it. It was this morning.
But both the County Commissioners and the City Council meetings are taped. You can find them on YouTube channel for both the county and the city. If you'd like to watch either one, you can visit those YouTube channels just by going to the website. The city's website is goldsboronc.gov. Click on the YouTube link. It'll take you straight to the City Council meetings. And how do you get to the county?
Well, to get to the county, you go to waynegov.com, waynegov.com. And on the right side of the page, you'll see links. One of those links is to the YouTube page. And the County Commissioners meeting will be shown on YouTube in the next day or two.
As well as it'll run right here on WGTV.
Oh, sure it will. Sure it will.
Yeah.
And that reminds me to remind you that depending on the time of day you may be watching us, this show repeats during the day. Right. So while we start at 7 o'clock in the morning, the show will repeat at noon, then again at 5:30, and if you happen to miss all of that, it'll show up again this weekend sometime.
Yes, it will.
That's right.
New show every day.
New show every day, that's right.
So is there anything special happening today? Is today a special day for some specific reason?
Well,
like Peanut Day or something? I mean, you never know.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Now let's see what we have. Oh, okay, today is Mickey Mouse Day.
Oh, well, it's always something special.
That's exactly right. It's also Push-Button Phone Day. Now, of course, a lot of people don't know what that is now.
Because most of our youth do not.
It went from rotary dial,
yes,
and they certainly don't know what that is,
no,
to push-button phones, to wireless later on. But it's also National Entrepreneurship Day.
Oh, that's what America's all about.
I just hurt myself when I said that's a hard word. Entrepreneurship Day. And it's European Antibiotic Awareness Day, so be aware of European antibiotics.
Go figure.
Whatever that means.
There you go.
All right. This day, the year was 1307. Yes. Ah, yes, I remember it well. You know, Maurice Chevalier had a song. Well, never mind that. Anyway, a lot of people don't know who that is now. But anyway, the story of William Tell, 1307, shooting an apple off his young son's noggin, is said to have taken place on this very day in 1307. The story is of either Swiss or perhaps even Norwegian or Danish or Icelandic or Persian origin. In other words, who really knows?
That's what it sounds like.
But it's a story that's been around a long time, but it supposedly happened on November 18th. One of the first ticker tape parades was ever held. It was held on this day, 1919, to welcome the Prince of Wales to New York City. The ticker tape came from Wall Street, you know. Rolls of paper used to record stock trades long before computers were invented. As the paper rolled off the pens, it punched stock information read by stock brokers. And that's where we get ticker tape. All right,
that's
there
right.
you go. 1928, Walt Disney debuted his talking animated cartoon Steamboat Willie. A lot of people think that was the very first Mickey Mouse cartoon. It was not. There were two cartoons prior to that were not talkies. But Walt Disney made the Steamboat Willie and released it first ahead of the other two because the other two were not talkies. They were silent.
Right.
Anyway, his name was Mortimer instead of Mickey.
Mortimer.
Mortimer
okay.
Mouse. Okay,
Mortimer
anyway,
Mouse.
that happened on this day, 1928.
That's Mickey Mouse's descendant, right?
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
We'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, she's right. We'll go with that.
There you go. All right.
Whatever.
Reminding everyone, mark your calendars, November the 25th, which is a Tuesday. Join us downtown in front of City Hall for Lights Up Downtown.
Yeah.
We'll be having the official flip of the switch, and at 5:30, the water tower will light up, the magnolia tree on Ash Street, all the goodies will light up, and there'll be snow. We can guarantee there'll be some snow.
Wait a minute. Snow in Wayne County?
Guarantee of snow on November the 25th. I'm not going to tell you how big of snow. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. But if you come downtown in front of City Hall, you're going to see some snow. Hot chocolate, lots of goodies, reindeer food.
Reindeer food?
Yeah, all kinds of things are going to be happening. November the 25th, free event. Come join us downtown to celebrate lighting up downtown and the beginning of the holiday season.
That's always a lot of fun.
It sure is.
It's always a lot of fun.
Well, I believe it may be time to go to our interviews.
Is it time to go already?
It is.
Okay, let's go.
Joining me in the studio this morning is ERIN ACREE. She is new to Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation, but not new to Goldsboro. We want to welcome her to the show and find out what's happening downtown Goldsboro. Welcome, ERIN. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And welcome to the DGDC office.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited about it.
So you've been on about a week and a half now?
Yeah, about a week and a half.
Wonderful.
So I'm just jumping right in.
I'm sure you are. You'll
Hitting
do a
the ground
great job. I'm sure Meg gave you a nice breakdown of what happens downtown and how to make it all run smooth. Between her and Julie and Elizabeth, you should be in good hands.
She did, yes. I work with a great team, so
Yeah,
I'm really excited to be working with them.
Well, jump right in, if you will, and tell us some of the events that are happening downtown and what the community needs to know about what time, place, and what kind of events are going to be happening.
Sure. Well, as you know, there's always a lot going on in downtown Goldsboro around the holidays. And the kickoff to that is Downtown Lights Up. That's one of the community's favorite events. In fact, it was voted a community favorite by News Argus.
I saw that.
Back in
Congratulations.
September. Thank you. So we're really excited about that. This is a great opportunity for people who have never been before to actually come and experience downtown Goldsboro and to see the beautiful lights as well. So, you know, there's kind of a ceremonious flipping of the switch that the mayor does at 5:30. So the event starts at 5. There's a lot going on, some great entertainment, free cocoa and cookies for the kids, lots of activities. So yeah, it's an event that you don't want to miss.
That's right, and when that mayor flips the switch, we'll see our water tower light up and all the trees downtown.
The magnolia tree.
Oh yeah, all kinds of things are going to happen about 5:30, but we want everybody to come on out about 5 o'clock.
Right.
Because, you know, I hear through the grapevine that Mother Nature might be working us in some guaranteed snow.
Absolutely. There's a big surprise. How often do you get guaranteed snow?
Maybe once a year at Downtown Lights Up.
Exactly. So we have a big new surprise this year. We're covering the entire median of North Center Street right in front of City Hall in about 4 to 5 inches of snow, which is probably more than a lot of us will ever see around here. So the kids can, you know, make snow angels, build snowmen, whatever they want to do, as long as their parents don't mind them getting a little bit wet.
Right, come prepared.
Exactly. And then there's always Santa Claus. You can get pictures with Santa.
That's right.
You might even see the Grinch and a couple other characters. Yes, we'll have 2 horse-drawn trolleys. The route is a little bit different. We're going to start at, everyone knows it as the Pure Station. It's right at the corner of John and Mulberry, and just make that square around downtown Goldsboro. So we'll run that until 8 o'clock. And then you can make a whole night of it and go down to the Paramount and see the Holiday Pops concert with the North Carolina Symphony.
That's right. You know, and in between, we invite people to go down and eat at some of our restaurants.
Yes.
They'll all be open. And, you know, we've got a lot of very good restaurants that have been around for a long time. And we've got a new one. Ed's has opened up. So you have quite a few to choose from now.
Absolutely. A lot of options in downtown. And the folks on Center Street definitely want you to know that they're still there, still open, and open for business.
So you can start out at Lights Up, finish up that, go get you some dinner downtown.
Right.
Make sure you've already got your tickets purchased for the Holiday Pops concert with the North Carolina Symphony through the Paramount, so make an entire night of it.
Right. Can't go wrong.
Tell us that date one more time.
It's November 25th from 5 to 8, and then the concert is at 8 o'clock.
And that is right in front of City Hall.
Right in front of City Hall. Yep.
Perfect.
You can't miss it.
Exactly. So what's happening after that?
Well, after that, we'll continue our trolley rides all through the month of December. Okay. And this year, because of the response that we got last year, we're actually doing 4 trolley rides. So every Tuesday in December, starting December 2nd, and then going through the 23rd, so right before Christmas.
Wonderful.
And that's a great event. It's kind of a downtown tradition here.
That's right.
In fact, someone actually was proposed to on the trolley last year. I don't know if you saw that in the news, but it was a lot of fun. So it's a great event for the whole family. If you just want a romantic night out to see the lights of downtown.
Doesn't cost a thing.
Not a thing.
Now tell us, where do they go to be able to ride on the trolley rides?
So they'll start at the Pure Station. That's where they're going to line up.
And tell us again where that is?
Corner of John and Mulberry.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the street from DGDC. And a couple of those nights we'll have some carolers out there.
Nice.
So it'll just be a nice festive evening.
All right. And how long does it last from, you said it starts at 5?
It's from 6 to 8.
Oh, 6 to 8.
I believe. Let me check my notes. Yeah, 6 to 8.
Perfect. All right. That sounds great. And that's every Tuesday starting December 2nd.
That's right. The 2nd through the 23rd. So you'll have plenty of opportunities, and it'll be the covered horse-drawn carriage. So
nice.
Even if there's a little bit of snow, you don't have to worry
That's
about.
Right. Oh, what a nice way to be able to take your family downtown, though. Do something kind of special.
And again, make a night of it. Go over to JoJo's and get some hot chocolate, and then hop on the trolley or have dinner downtown. So it's a really special event that doesn't cost a thing, and it's fun for the whole family.
And people are always looking for inexpensive but unique things to do during the holidays, and this is something you can do with your family. That
entertain your children after they get out of school.
And you're making memories.
What are you going to do with them?
Yeah.
Exactly. Making memories that will really last. So
wonderful. Well, that leads us right into what's happening next.
Next we'll have Shop the Block. So if you haven't been to Shop the Block or participated, this is our second full year of Shop the Block. And December is a really exciting Shop the Block event. We actually have coupons from every vendor in downtown Goldsboro that wants to participate. So they have specific deals if you're looking for, percentage off of food, or, you want to order some t-shirts. Now's the time to go to Darwin's and get your t-shirts or what have you. So Shop the Block actually used to be one day. I believe it was the Friday of the weekend. Now we've extended it to 3 full days at the request of our shoppers and the merchants as well. It was really successful. So this is a great opportunity to not just support our local businesses, because they are the lifeblood of our city, really, but also to get all your Christmas shopping done. So
we want people to shop local.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And I prefer shopping downtown. You're not in a mall. You're actually outside experiencing the atmosphere, including those lights that we've been talking about. So it's an opportunity to shop local. You can get some great gift ideas. Go down to Emmeline's and get some fresh made fudge.
Yeah, people don't know all the different stores that we have downtown, and all the different shops, and what a variety we have.
Absolutely.
Even though construction is going on, these shops are still open.
Yes, they are.
They're ready for you to come in, and we're trying to make it as convenient as possible. I believe the sidewalks will be completely done and extended in front of the shops by the time December 1st rolls around anyway.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that'll make it a little easier.
Just in time for Shop the Block on the 5th.
Exactly.
So
how does it work?
So what you'll do is, print out your coupons. You can get them on downtowngoldsboro.com or our Facebook page.
DGDC.org. Okay.
Right. Or our Facebook page, which is Downtown Goldsboro.
Right.
And also look at the December edition of Go Magazine. We'll have a full page. Looks like this.
Very good. Okay.
So we'll have a full page of vendor coupons. So you can cut those out and bring them with you. That'll be good for the whole weekend. And then we'll also be giving out free downtown dollars. So
yeah, we love those.
I know, it's free money.
It sure is.
Downtown Goldsboro. Who doesn't love free money in any shop downtown? So we're actually going to have a little scavenger hunt, and we're going to hide some of the dollars in several businesses. And then if you follow us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, those are all Downtown Goldsboro, then we'll give you little hints to see where you can go.
Can't beat that.
Get your dollars, and then come see us, and we'll give you the vouchers.
We're all looking ways to save money as we purchase all our Christmas gifts this holiday season. So, what better way to do it than shop downtown, get free dollars, and have fun while you're doing it.
Exactly. And you can get a big bang for your buck, because they range from $5 to $25.
Nice.
So, yeah, you want to be seen downtown the 5th through the 7th for Shop the Block.
5th through the 7th. All right. So they need to go on Facebook, or either go on DGDC.org.
Right.
Print off your coupons, or either get them out of Go Magazine, which is through News Argus.
Yes.
You can get those, bring them downtown the 3rd through the 5th?
The 5th through the 7th.
5th through the 7th. All right.
Friday,
sounds
Saturday,
good.
and Sunday.
Can't beat that. Perfect timing right here before the holidays. Get some things done and come visit downtown local merchants.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Erin. This is so nice. Welcome to Goldsboro.
Thank you.
Back to Goldsboro.
Welcome back,
back, I know you grew up here.
Yes.
So it's nice to have you back in town and working with one of our great organizations who really work hard to make downtown a great place.
They really do. It's
so welcome to the team. I know it is.
Thank you.
I know it is. All right, that's what's happening. We've got lots going on right here before the holidays. Come down and enjoy some of these events happening in your community right here downtown Goldsboro. Joining me in the studio today is Beth Rose with Habitat for Humanity, here to give us some details about what's happening in your community.
Thank you
Beth.
so much for having me, Kim.
Always.
Good to see you again.
Habitat is one of the staples right here in our community. We always love to hear about what's happening and how we as a community can support
We've
Habitat.
got lots happening. Currently, we're in the process of building 3 houses. So we're about to have families that are in their house around the 1st of the year. We've got 3 more houses we're getting ready to break ground on, so that's exciting because that means that another 3 more families will be in their homes soon. Our restore is chock full of stuff for holidays.
Oh yeah, that's perfect timing. Right here at the holidays, go in and get all kinds of great purchases and great little finds.
Absolutely. It's a treasure hunt when you go
It really
in there.
is.
There's all kinds of good stuff, and every day the merchandise changes. So we're really excited about that, but there's so much that is really going on. So we're excited. For the next few months, we're about to have so many people who are getting into their homes, getting settled in, starting a new future. But we can't do what we do without volunteers and without donors. So in the organization, we have about 97% of our force who's volunteers. So we have to keep having volunteers and donors for us to be able to do what we do in the community.
Exactly.
And with the holidays being on us, it's one of those times that a lot of us take a little bit of a breather, and we look back and we reflect. What are the things that we're thankful for, and what are the things that we're doing to give back? So I'd like to challenge people, if you're looking for something that you can do, consider Habitat. There's so many ways to volunteer and also to donate. Our restore relies on people giving donations. If you've got that odd or end item that you're like, what do I do with?
That's
donate
the place
it to the
take
restore.
That's
We can find something to do with it, and every bit of our sales go to building better homes right here in Wayne County.
And I've talked so many times with people about, if you need to clean out closets, if you need to refresh your home and give it an update, all those things that you are doing away with, take them to Habitat. I know I myself have done it so many times, and so many here in the community have as well, but that's a great place to take it. And that way it just gives you all one more opportunity to make money and keep working towards giving other families a new future.
Absolutely. I often say that I have a purge party on the weekends, and that's when I go through and clean out and say, you know what, this is really good stuff. And that's why we're so fortunate in our restore that we are chock full of really good stuff, but we have to keep that coming in. Also, as we look toward the holidays, a lot of us are thinking about, ooh, we've got all these people to buy for, and well, what do I get them, and what's a good holiday present? But we can also consider giving a donation, and those people who perplex us, maybe it's a good opportunity to write a check and let us send a letter acknowledging that donation, because
in honor of them.
Absolutely. Not only have you chopped somebody off of your Christmas list, but you're doing something to help a very deserving family right here in our community. So you've killed 2 birds with one stone.
That's exactly right.
But
that's a great idea.
That's how I've gotten through a lot of my lists in the past. So that's a great thing to consider. Also, it's the end of the year, so as we start looking toward 2015 and having to file taxes, these are all tax deductible opportunities. So that's a great thing if you have a business or you're working on some personal things and want to kind of get things in order. Now's the time.
Now is the time. Do you all have any deadlines with that?
So December 31st, but you can donate online, you can come by our office, you can go by our restore, you can give us a shout, we can do a security donation over the phone. So
nice.
If there's a will, we can find a way to help you out. So
what is your website?
It's www.habitatgoldsboro.org.
Okay, habitatgoldsboro.org.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a difference when you go to look up. You know, we love all habitats, but we want to right now enforce supporting Goldsboro.
Yes, and when you go to our webpage, the first thing it's going to take you to on our homepage is a section where you can make a secure donation.
Perfect.
So it takes about 30 seconds. If you have any problems with it, give us a shout. We can help you with it. But that's a great way to really help people back in our community.
Right.
Because there's so much need here, and there's so many deserving families. So this is a great opportunity to not only do something that's a benefit to you because you're getting that deduction, but it's helping so many people who are fighting so hard for a better future. And it's not something that just stops now. The gift of being a Habitat partner family doesn't just stop with a home. It helps the children who are in that home, and you can see year after year after year the successes that
I'm sure
that come from that.
I'm sure.
So.
You know, an odd question. this may be, but do you know about the time frame, once a family has been chosen, what the time frame is from the time they've been chosen to receive a house to the time they actually are putting that key in the door?
It's typically about a year.
Okay.
And during that time, they're not just
Waiting.
They are working, doing sweat equity hours, not only building their own home, but building houses for other Habitat families, which makes a very close-knit Habitat community.
And such an impact on their lives. You know, I've interviewed several of the recipients of homes, and, you know, by them having to participate or being required to participate in the sweat equity, is that what you called it?
Yes.
Sweat equity hours, that really gives them a different perspective. And it's not a handout.
No, it's
Not a handout at all.
No.
And I was so blown away by all the requirements that go into how a person is eligible
Yes.
to be a recipient of one of the Habitat homes.
You know, it's one of those things. You go through the application process. Once you're selected, then you go through classes on financial counseling. You go through classes on home maintenance and what to do once you have your home, because a lot of people have not had that opportunity before.
Right, exactly.
So we try to set our homeowners up for success by giving them all of the educational tools that they need, so that once they're in their home, that they can be a successful role model, not only for their children, but also for their neighbors.
That's exactly right.
So we work really, really hard and try to make sure that this is not an opportunity that is just another chance for failure.
Right.
We are not a handout.
Absolutely
We're a hand
not.
up. But we cannot go through this successfully without giving every kind of tool that we possibly can. So our homeowners, a lot of times they could teach the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm sure. A couple of them have told me, well, now I'm a Habitat ambassador.
Absolutely.
Or I'm a Habitat volunteer myself now, even though they're in their home, because they're so engrossed and so dedicated to Habitat now, because they see it, they feel it, they've lived it. It's a different experience.
We have a volunteer who comes out every Saturday that rolls around. He's a physician at Wayne Memorial Hospital. He was also in the family that was our third Habitat family in Goldsboro, and he said, I would have never had this opportunity had I not grown up in a Habitat house. He said, I never would have probably gone to college. I probably never would have been able to go to medical school. But now he's back, and he's back in our community, and he's working to help other Habitat homeowners.
Wow, what a success story.
So,
my goodness.
With that, you can definitely see that it's not just a gift for today. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Well, my goodness. Well, Beth, tell us one more time, for those few people in our community that don't know where the Habitat Restore is located, will you give them at least a general address?
Sure. The Restore is located at 124 East Mulberry Street. That's right beside JoJo's, which is a fantastic stop if you're going to the Restore. Pop in and get a good bite to eat. But we're right on the corner, and we are happy to accept donations. And a lot of times people say, well, I've got something large, but I don't know how to get it to you.
Right.
Not a problem. We have a truck, and our truck will go to your
do.
house,
You
and
did
it
it for
will
me.
pick it up for you. So we can get that scheduled and get everything picked up for you. But that's a great thing to do as we approach the end of the year. But the Restore is able to accept donations. We can also accept monetary donations in our office, which is just around the corner. We're at 131 East Walnut Street, which is right beside Family Shoe Store and Darwin's, right smack dab in the middle. But we're right here and would love to see everyone come out. And if you're looking for some Christmas presents, stop by the Restore. You'll be surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
You
You can really be surprised. I tell you, I was telling somebody recently, I had a bookshelf that I wanted to fill with older, interesting books, hardback, beautiful colors, and I thought, where am I going to go? Where am I going to find that? And I went in the Restore. I bought so many beautiful hardback colored books, and they're meaningful. They're old stories, classics.
And if you go on a Wednesday, you can get 5 for $1.
I didn't know that. So, I mean, you just never know. Depends on what you're looking. But, you know, what great gifts and unique finds you can find in the Restore. So we invite people to go.
If you don't see what you're looking for today, go back tomorrow, because there's a whole new selection of stuff.
It is. That's the great thing about it. It's different every week. Well, thank you, Beth, for coming in.
Thanks so much for having us.
We appreciate it. Have a happy holidays.
You too.
And that's what's happening at the Habitat for Humanity in your community.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. there is a blood drive tomorrow at the University of Mount Olive. Starts at 10:30 in the morning. It is at the Pope Wellness Center. And then I guess that's Friday, it is, at Goldsboro High School on the 21st at 8 a.m., a Red Cross blood drive. Saturday at the Dudley Christian Church, and that's on O'Berry Road. That starts at 10 a.m.
All right, let me tell you a couple of the events that are happening at Goldsboro Parks and Recreation. Let's see, today in the fitness room, they've got all kinds of things going on. It's called Feel the Music. A lot of things are happening. Let's see, Canasta, is that how you say it?
Canasta.
Canasta is going on this morning at 9. They've got line dancing tonight at 6. Tomorrow is fitness, golden tones, soar, cornhole, bridge time, pickleball. My goodness, the list goes on and on.
You're kidding.
No,
That's
lots of things
lot.
happening. If you want to visit the calendar to see what's happening at Goldsboro Parks and Recreation, most of these activities are at no cost or at very low cost. You can go to goldsboronc.gov, click Goldsboro Parks and Recreations, and it'll show you their calendars. Lots of things.
Is that at Herman Park Center?
It is.
That, you know, we've been in that fitness room.
I know we have.
I love that fitness room
Yes,
at Herman
we
Park Center because, you know what, I bet there's a lot of people don't even know it's there.
You know, and you can join. I don't remember the fee amount. I'm thinking it's like $20 for the year.
You're
the
kidding.
entire year you can be a member there. Yep, you can't beat that
Really?
price.
No, you can't because you know you got to see it.
You
They've
do.
got all this
They've
exercise
totally
equipment.
remodeled.
They've got all kinds of
weights.
weights. They've got the bicycles. They've got really, and this is first-rate stuff.
Absolutely.
First-class stuff. They've got it all.
That's right.
All right. The year was 1936. Mrs. Ballard gave birth to Hank.
Uh-oh.
Hank Ballard, born this day in 1936, and if you don't know the name, you know the song, The Twist.
Yes, we
Like-
all know the twist.
All right, Chubby Checker is the one that made it popular, but Hank Ballard did it first. He also did Finger Poppin' Time. He did Let's Go, Let's Go, Let's Go. He did a whole bunch of great R&B songs. Hank Ballard, 1936. Born this day also, 1939, Margaret Atwood. She's an authoress. She wrote Cat's Eye, Dancing Girls, and Other Stories, and a bunch of other stuff. 1939, Brenda Vaccaro, born. Linda Evans, 1942. 1942. Lovely lady. Susan Sullivan, the actress, Falcon Crest, Rich Man, Poor Man, a bunch of other stuff, 1942. Also, she and Linda Evans born the same day.
Wow.
Jameson Parker, 1947. Kevin Nealon of Saturday Night Live and a bunch of other stuff, 1953. Elizabeth Perkins, the actress, 1960. And Peter Wilson, born this day in 1970. La Femme Nikita, her program. Naked Jane, Vanishing Point, Other People, Joe and Max, a bunch of other stuff. Born this day a while back. Not a long time ago, because that wasn't a very long back.
Let's see, this Friday night at 7:30 at the Paramount Theater is one of the pieces to the Wayne Community College concert series. It's from, the man will be Jason Coleman. That's who's going to be performing. The Piano Magic of Floyd Kramer.
Whoa.
That's all happening as a part of the Wayne Community Concerts this Friday night, November the 21st, that is. Get your tickets through that's what happens when you don't wear your glasses. Get your tickets through the Paramount Theater. You can go to GoldsboroParamount.com. Get your tickets for this Friday night. Jason Coleman.
I love it.
That I can't see?
No. No, of course not.
I know.
No, of course not. It's just nice to know I'm not the only one who really messes things up here. Not that you are.
Oh, of
not
course
that you are.
not.
Of course not. Okay.
So you so did not say that.
I did. I so did not. Whatever. Anyway, coming up, in fact, going on right now, now to December 7th, you have the rest. Now until then, if you want to make a change to your Medicare Part D, it's going on right now. You need to do this at the, your SHIP counselor will be in place at the senior center, and your SHIP counselor can see you anytime between 9 o'clock and noon weekdays at the senior center.
Excellent.
Excellent.
There will be a Mary Market happening at 1101 East Ash Street. I believe that is at First Presbyterian Church right there on Ash Street. It is a huge Christmas bazaar with over 40 vendors. They've done this year after year. It is a perfect way to get some Christmas shopping done. For this Friday, November the 21st, from 10 in the morning till 6 p.m. Check them out.
Check it out. Also,
Time
check
to
out,
go.
we got to be moving along here,
Yes,
and
we
you
do.
can check us out tomorrow. We'll be right here at this time. If you will join us again tomorrow, that will be Wednesday, I think, right? So we'll
Yes,
be
it
here
will.
tomorrow at this time. Join us at that time. Until then, on Wayne Goldsboro Television, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.